Hello, I'm Susan Woods, the self-appointed Black Lives Matter investigator. Thank you for your time. Well, it's been 1 year since I started investigating the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, its chapters, and its 501c3 entities. 1 whole year. And I've learned a lot in that year. However, I still cannot answer the question that I started with, which is, where is the money? Where is the money that the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, all of its chapters, all of its entities, where is the money they collected? So the topic of this video is why Black Lives Matter money is hard to follow. Why Black Lives Matter money is hard to follow. And I've determined that there are 5 reasons for this. So this video is going to deal with reason 1 of 5, because if I tried to include all 5 reasons in one video, it would be too long. So I've broken the videos down by reason. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, reason 4, and then reason 5. So this is reason 1 to explain why Black Lives money is hard to follow. 5 reasons Black Lives Matter money is hard to follow. Reason number 1, no structure. Reason 2, no transparency. Reason 3, no accountability. Reason 4, no consequences. And reason 5, no next steps. So, again, I've broken the videos down into reasons, and I'm going to present one reason per video. So this video, of course, is going to deal with the first reason, which is no structure. So reason 1 of 5 is no structure. Reason 1 of 5 is no structure. These ladies are the Black Lives Matter founders. Patrice Cullors, from left to right, Patrice Cullors, Alicia Garza, and Opa Tomate. These 3 ladies started the Black Lives Matter. I started to say movement, but I can't say movement. Just say they created the slogan, Black Lives Matter slogan. These 3 ladies are the founders of Black Lives Matter. In 2013, and I'm going to present the information in chronological order by year. So in 2013, the acquittal of George Floyd in the murder of Trayvon Martin is what galvanized these ladies, these 3 founders, to want to do something. The story goes they were having a conversation and they started talking about how they wanted to make a change in the world, and they just decided on forging ahead with the Black Lives Matter slogan. It is said that Alicia Garza created the slogan or just blurted out the slogan, and it stuck. Black Lives Matter slogan stuck. And then it said that Patrice Cullors decided to add a hashtag to Black Lives Matter, and then they started promoting it on social media platforms. And of course, they created the blacklivesmatter.com website. They reserved the domain name to create the website. So this is in 2013 when they're starting to get momentum for Black Lives Matter, the slogan. Then they created a Black Lives Matter statement that they posted on the website. So I'm going to share the Black Lives Matter statement with you. And it explains what Black Lives Matter was about when they started. What Black Lives Matter was about when they started. Okay? So this is the original about statement. Now, when you go to blacklivesmatter.com, there is an about link at the very top. If you click on the About link at the very top, it will not take you to this information. You have to scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on the About link at the bottom of the home page. That's where you will be able to see this statement. So, Black Lives Matter was founded in 2013 in response to the acquittal of Trayvon Martin's murder. Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation Incorporated is a global organization in the US, UK, and Canada whose mission is to eradicate white supremacy and build local power to intervene in violence inflicted on Black communities by the state and vigilantes. By combating and countering acts of violence, creating space for Black imagination and innovation, and centering Black joy, we are winning immediate improvements in our lives. And again, the source is blacklivesmatter.com. So this is the first part of the about statement. There are some subparts that I'm going to share also, but this is the primary part and then the subparts underneath it. We are expansive. We are a collective of liberators who believe in an inclusive and spacious movement. We also believe that in order to win and bring as many people with us along the way, we must move beyond the narrow nationalism that is all too prevalent in Black communities. We must ensure we are building a movement that brings all of us to the front. We affirm the lives of Black queer and trans folks, disabled folks, undocumented folks, folks with records, women, and all Black lives along the gender spectrum. Our network centers those who have been marginalized within Black liberation movements. We are working for a world where Black lives are no longer systematically targeted for demise. We affirm our humanity, our contributions to this society, and our resilience in the face of deadly oppression. And again, the source is blacklivesmatter.com. So, in 2014, this is when, these are my words, Black Lives Matter started exploiting deaths in order to promote themselves, in order to build attention around the Black Lives Matter slogan. So in 2014, Eric Garner died July 17th, 2014. Michael Brown Jr. died August 9th, 2014. And Tamir Rice died November the 22nd, 2014. So again, this is where you started, or I started to start seeing more and more marches with people holding Black Lives Matter signs up in the air and chanting Black Lives Matter, chanting no justice, no peace, chanting hands up, don't shoot, and so on and so forth. We also saw, unfortunately, people looting and burning down buildings and communities during the 2014 year in response to these unfortunate deaths. So this is where the momentum started to pick up for the Black Lives Matter slogan in the so-called movement. So in summary, reason number one is no structure. Reason number one of four, I'm sorry, I keep saying four. Reason number one of five is no structure. The Black Lives Matter founders did not use a formal structure to establish the Black Lives Matter organization. Unfortunately, this decision led to the lack of leadership and chaos that we're going to talk about in upcoming videos. So, in the beginning, the three founders intentionally decided that they would not use a hierarchy like president, vice president, or like CEO, program manager. We could not see a visualization of a hierarchy, a structure that most successful or all successful organizations and businesses have some type of structure. If you want to talk to the manager, if you want to go to different departments, you know where to go. The Black Lives Matter founders decided against using a structure and instead decided to use a decentralized structure. And that, as we know now today, led to chaos. So Next, we're going to talk about, in the next video, reason number 2 of 5, no transparency. And in this video, in reason number 2 of 5, no transparency video, we're going to get into talking about the finances, how the money started coming in, who was in charge of managing the money, and how the money flowed into Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation to the next steps in the process. We're going to try to track some of the money and how it flowed. So next time when we meet again for reason number 2 of 5, no transparency, we're going to talk about the lack of transparency that the Black Lives Matter founders provided to the community in order for us to know not only how much money they were generating, but how they used the money. Again, I'm Susan Woods. Thank you so much for your time and have a great day.